You guys, it's Jenny Layton with the Happy Gal. Good morning. Hope you had a great President's Day weekend and you're back at it and ready to hit it hard for the week. We just pulled in last night from a soccer tournament and getting ready to go on Fresh Living this morning. And so it's been a crazy morning for us trying to get back in the swing of things and get back to school and get the house in order, all of that post-vacation, post-holiday stuff. So I bet that's what you're going through today too. But you probably have had some paper piling up from the weekend, and maybe it's been piling up a long time before then, and that's exactly what I'm going to go and talk about on Fresh Living today. So I wanted to give you a little preview of what I'm about to show, and I was just laughing to myself as I was setting up for this Facebook Live. I wish you could see I have my computer sitting on an upside down pot so that the level is right, and I've got to show you some stuff, and I was thinking I wish so much I had my own cameraman like I'm going to have on Fresh Living so that it could help me show all of the things that I'm going to show. So tune into Fresh Living because it'll look a lot better and more professional there, but I'm still going to give you a sneak preview, and I think you're really going to like it. So, are you ready? I see a couple of you on. If anyone's on and want to say where you're from or who you are, would love to hear. I always forget to check comments, but I just love being able to connect with you guys like this. So, and I'm excited to show you some of these paper solutions. All right, so when it comes to getting organized, there are so many different types of clutter. You know, you've got the stuff, you've got stuffed drawers and closets and cupboards, but paper is that thing that always seems to get the best of us. All of the time when I'm interviewing my clients and talking to my followers and asking them what is the hardest thing for them when it comes to getting organized, they always say paper. Paper is tough, and I'm sure you guys watching might agree because it's hard to know where to put it all. What are you afraid of? Are you afraid of having it go out of sight, out of mind, and then you don't do anything with it? Or you might lose something, or you're not sure how long you're supposed to hang on to something. All of that can come into play when it comes to organizing your paper. So I have a solution that's beautiful, and it works so well for keeping you on top of your paper. So here it is. This is what I call an action system, and if you've worked with me in Life Organized, this is familiar. So it's some type of separate desktop file that sits on the top of your counter. I have mine in my cabinets behind me. I'm in my kitchen. You want to have it somewhere close so that you can take action on the paper that's in there. Now, this isn't the type of filing system you're going to use for bills that you've paid and statements that have come and receipts. This is only for that type of paper that you need to take action on. You know that stuff you leave out on your counter because you are afraid you might forget about it if you don't, that bill that really needs to be paid, that phone call you really need to make, your kids' homework packets, something you need to talk to your spouse about. That's the type of stuff that we want to put in an action file. It's action paper, all right? So we have it in its own spot, kind of in the main kind of function hub of the home, so it's easy to get to. And then you're able to access that paper and remember where it is, find it when you need it. All right, so I'm going to show you how to put one together quickly, and then I'm going to tell you how to use it so that this really, really works for you. And this really is just a lifesaver. Picture this instead of, oh, look at that reflection. You can see the computer reflection in this. Well, anyway, there's my whole house. Anyway, I love this one. I think this is just a gorgeous one, this clear one. But there's so many fun ones that you can get, Container Store, Office Supply Store, even Target and Walmart. So you can check them out there. So first, get your container, get your hanging file folders. I love that gray color. Again, I just think that's so neutral and clean and pretty. So I like the gray. And I got those at Office Snacks. All right, so here's what you're going to do if you want to create an action file. You will get all your mail and sort them into categories. And so if I was on Fresh Living right now and I had a cameraman, you'd be able to see this, but I'm gonna have to hold it up. So I sorted through my mail and found these different things that I need to follow up on. A recall thing for my vehicle, swimsuits I wanna look at for my kids, something I need to call about on for my daughter. These are all things I need to do. So I'm just labeling with a sticky note to do. And this is just when you're setting it up, okay? This is going to tell me what categories I'm going to need. All right, another category that came through as I sorted through my mail was bills to pay, all right? Errands, I've got some checks I need to cash. And then here's an interesting one. I had some paper come through, my son, his voting information, and then my daughter, some homework she needs to catch up on. So I put their names on it, And as you're looking at making one of these systems for yourself, that's just a really great reminder that everyone in the family needs a folder. Everyone, even the baby, is going to have papers come through the doctors or something that you need to take some action on. So everyone in the family should have a folder, all right? So after you have gone through your piles of paper, your mail, whatever, and made these different piles with these different sticky notes, that's how you're going to know what labels you want to make for your action system, all right? So here you can see I have a to-do, I don't know if you can read that, bills to pay, paper to file, errands I need to run, and so on. Then I can just stick those papers right in that folder, and when it's time to run errands, I know right where to find it, all right? This is a great solution. It's like a holding tank for your paper. This is not the final destination. You can imagine that once you neglect this for a month or so, it's going to be so full of old paper that's irrelevant, you're not going to trust putting your paper into this. So this action system works best as part of an overall plan for your paper. And the best tip I can give you for paper is to go through it on a regular basis. Typically, I recommend that you go through your paper once a week, and then during that weekly paper appointment, you completely go through your action system and take action on that paper. Sometimes people like to do it every day. There's no right or wrong way to do it. So if you're one of those people, then you're just going to do it every day as well. Oh, Karen, I can see you on. Hi, it's so fun to have you. Anybody else that's on, say hi. Anyway, that's what we've got for the action system. That's what I'm about to go show on Fresh Living. I'm sure the girls will help me make it sound a lot better when I've got them asking questions. But join me. It's going to be today at 1 o'clock p.m. Mountain Time on Channel 2, Fresh Living. And if you've got that paper clutter, make sure that you are putting that action system together. It's really going to make a big difference in those piles on the counter and being able to make sure you're taking action on the things that need to be done. Feels so good to get organized. All right, you guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Have a wonderful day. Good luck recovering from the weekend, the holiday, and we will talk to you soon.